will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the San Luis Obispo FFA chapter. Mr. Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers determined that they're at their stations and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The Reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to Puerto Rico and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The Treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The Secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The Advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Mr. Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the President so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 7 members and numerous guests present, Madam President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess.
May we accomplish our purposes. I now declare this meeting of the San Luis Obispo FFA chapter duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters to make properly meeting presented. Is there any business to come before the meeting at this time?
Madam President,
Lena,
I'm promoting our chapters and display of school
and
careers in
our chapter culture. A display is removed, school permitted, the arts and agriculture. Madam May play at our ship, voting careers debate culture.
Madam President,
The main
I
motion.
just made
We write this.
because both of my thank you farmers, and I understand the importance of promoting parents' careers in agriculture at under a young age. Since only 2% of the American population has grown up on a farm. We need to know the importance of farming in the population today. And with 20 million jobs in the agriculture industry, there's so many possibilities for our students to go in different careers in the agriculture industry. I encourage members to vote yes.
Madam President,
I agree with the maker of this main motion. By creating this display, this would be a great way to incorporate the Teach Ag campaign, which is an initiative to get students to start thinking about a possible career in ag education. By having this display, maybe some of our older students, like our juniors and seniors, will see this, and it'll encourage them to pursue a career in ag education and to help the Teach Ag campaign. So please pass this main motion.
Madam President,
Vaughn.
I rise in favor of this motion. Last summer at our chapter officer retreat, we talked about how we should promote agriculture more in our local school, at our school. If we were to implement this motion of promoting the careers in agriculture, this would be the perfect way of achieving our goal that we set last summer and having a great year ahead of us. Please pass the main motion.
Madam President, I am not in favor of this motion because our chapter has currently put on a scare farm, which costs around $500 for our community service event. We won't have the money suitable to put on this event because the marching cost could be too much for our chapter to afford. So please fail this main motion.
Debate.
Madam President,
Carolyn.
I move to postpone this matter indefinitely.
Second.
Is been moved and seconded to postpone this matter indefinitely. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Vaughn.
I disagree with
Point
the
of order, Madam President.
State your point.
I believe the maker of the postpone indefinitely has rights to first debate.
Point well taken. Maker of the postpone indefinitely, your rights to first debate.
Thank you. I want to kill this motion because the science standards in California are changing. We're incorporating more hands-on activities and activities that include possible career options. Therefore, it would not be necessary to have a display if we're already teaching this in our science standards. For these reasons, I hope the postpone indefinitely prevails.
Madam President,
I do not agree with the maker of this postpone indefinitely. We have not properly discussed our pros and cons yet, like who in our chapter would be able to put on this display board, if our chapter will even have time, or we haven't properly discussed the positive effects of having this agriculture display. So please fail this postpone indefinitely.
Madam President,
Vaughn.
this postpone indefinitely suppresses our chapter. This past year, our agriculture department went from 3 agriculture teachers down to 2. Because of this loss of teachers, we lost a teacher because of lack of funding. And if we were to show our school that we are promoting careers in agriculture and that we appreciate our advisors, maybe we could get more funding to help grow our chapter back to what it once was. Join me in voting no on this postpone indefinitely.
Madam President,
Tori.
I'm in favor of this postpone indefinitely because because now our students are getting ready for the we're getting ready for our CDE teams. This is absurd minded because we have to focus on our CDE teams, so we don't have to focus on having a play case first to promote the careers in agriculture. I
Madam
yes, in the
This
postpone
postpone-
definitely.
If we were to president, this would not support to give indefinitely, get rid of and kill this for our students. Not this chapter. This would mean that they enjoy avenue for agriculture in our chapter and possibly define some goal, the way that goal that we need careers. These do not pursue the postpone indefinitely in this.
Debate. Seeing no debate, we should now vote on the postpone indefinitely. For the all in favor, to vote aye.
Aye.
And those opposed, please say all.
No.
Noes have it, and the postpone indefinitely is a no. Then the non-postpone this postpone indefinitely. Is there any further debate on the main motion?
Madam President, I move to end the main motion by adding on at the end during National FMA Week. So that if passed, the new main motion would read, I move that our chapter set a display at our school promoting careers in agriculture during National FFA Week.
second.
It's been moved and seconded to amend the main motion by adding on during National FFA Week, so that if passed, the new main motion would read, I move that our chapter set up a display at our school promoting careers in agriculture during National FFA Week. Is there any debate?
Madam President,
Vaughn.
I made this amendment because it benefits our chapter. National FFA Week is a time where you are supposed to have fun and also promote agriculture. If we were to do this during National FFA Week, it would be hitting 2 birds with 1 stone because we could be able to promote our school and also have fun. Please pass the amendment.
Madam President,
I do not agree with the maker of this amendment. During National FFA Week, our chapter already does many different activities, like having a petting zoo in our main quad, and we paint the hill blue and gold for FFA. We would not have time to also put on this display of agriculture, so please fail this amendment.
Madam President,
Kalina.
The implementation of this amendment would be very sensible to our chapter because during National FFA Week, we provide commodities for each of our teachers at our school, such as pumpkins, avocados, and other top commodities in California. Along with this, we could hand them a piece of paper with different careers in agriculture that they could promote with their students in their classes. Students do not all take an ag class at our high school, so it can help promote agriculture not only in our organization, but further in our school. I encourage the members to vote yes.
Madam President,
Darius.
adoption of this amendment would be very beneficial to our chapter. We could post something on our Facebook page and use Facebook in a tool called Boost. For just $60, we could reach out to multiple students in our chapter, as well as other people during National FFA Week, so that we can promote it through with the hashtag FFA Week 15. Therefore, this would be a great way for our chapter to reach out to not only our community, but other people around the United States to see what our chapter does. Please pass the amendment.
Madam President,
Carolyn.
I highly endorse this motion because National FFA Week takes place in February, and that is the same time of year when our school puts on our winter formal, which is a formal dance. And we could possibly team up with ASB and have our display become a part of the Spirit Week make it an official event of our winter formal experience. So for these reasons, I hope the motion prevails.
Debate.
Madam President,
Tori.
I'm not in favor of this amendment because our National FFA Week is in February, and at that time, right now, our chapter is
should now proceed to vote on the amendment. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no.
No.
The ayes, division has been called for. We should now proceed to a rise and vote. All those in favor of the amendment, please rise. Thank you, be seated. All those opposed, please rise. Thank you, be seated. Madam Secretary, and please note that 4 in the affirmative and 2 in the opposition, the amendment passes. Blake shall amend the main motion to I move the Archer chapter set up a display at our school promoting careers in agriculture during National Ethics Week. Is there a dare for the debate on the new amended main motion?
Madam President,
This is a great motion. This is an opportunity for our students in our leadership class there who attend for day credits. These will grad leadership class, and they're going to get the great way for credits instead of the 2 5 credits. But our this year can get our chapter day credits and for the chapter students after toward that time. Please pass the main motion.
Madam President, national I meant to educate in this market. If the idea of this display maybe national empathy and act, it would be a great having to introduce during the careers and to educate about the importance of our ag teachers and other careers, so that possibly spark interest and encourage ag to do something outside of their comfort zone and to pass the motion.
Madam President,
Kalina.
let's figure adopting this motion because each of our members must comprise an SAE project to pass the class. They go into the proficiency in the area of ag education and make this display of careers in agriculture. They could also post on Instagram with hashtag SAE project so we could spread the careers in agriculture. I urge a yes vote.
Debate, are you ready for the question? The question is, should our chapter set up a display at our school promoting careers in agriculture during National FFA Week? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, please say no.
No.
The ayes have it and the main motion passes. Our chapter will set up a display at our school promoting careers in agriculture during National FFA Week. Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the San Luis Obispo FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I now declare this meeting adjourned.
Congratulations. Thank you on making the finals, California. We will now into the question phase. Each of you will have one question. This is not a team event. You may not assist your fellow teammates. You may ask for clarity on the question involving us repeating the question to you. We will begin with Madam Advisor.
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Madam Advisor, assume, please, that you are presiding at a regular FFA chapter meeting. A parliamentary inquiry is pending. A member moves to amend the parliamentary inquiry, and the amendment is seconded. How would you rule? What action would you take?
I would call it out of